welcome back. My name is Carson Lee. You're watching Boomwow Fireworks. I am now in the United States again, and what I'm gonna do is that I want to show you another tour in a fireworks tent here in America. Fireworks tents are a special thing during the 4th of July of American. So, let's check out something special here in this tent. Follow me. Nice to meet you. My name's Todd. Hi, Tom. Nice to meet you. I am actually from China, and we're doing a fireworks tour concept to see what is special here during the 4th of July, and what about a tent and everything too. Can you please explain a little bit of this tent, and are you the owner of this tent?
I'm one of the co-chair people of this tent. Our other co-chairperson is more in charge than I am. His name's Kelly Hayes and everything. And the concept of this tent is actually a tent that's a non-profit tent because it's for the church. So basically, 100% of everything we make in this tent goes back in helping something locally in the community, like even outside of our church. We help cook for kids, we help Habitat for Humanity, we turn in to help the kitchen and the homeless here. So actually everything we do helps our community just be better, and we're one of the only tents that's tax-free.
So I have a question for the tent, especially for the church. So do you get any other special permission or any special welfare from the government by helping out the church? Anything special?
Well, we don't really do anything like that because technically what's considered a tax-exempt status, and that's our only break is just that. So we don't have to pay any taxes on anything we ever purchase. So we're not taxed on anything, so we owe nothing to the IRS, and that's our break.
Ah, okay. Oh, so I thought that you will have something like special agreement or maybe special deals for the church people or some kind of communities.
Well, I mean, that's our first big deal. But like let's say someone came in and bought $200, we'll make them a deal. We'll throw in like maybe one of those cakes in, but that would be the deal.
Okay.
So it depends on the value you spend.
It depends on the value. So it's just like normal.
That's normal, which I mean, taxes here are like, if you think about it, like 8%. So in the county, so 8%. So you're already getting an 8% break. That I mean, even with the deals and everything that they're getting, we're cheaper than the other tents if you think about it from a percentage point based system. So already we're cheaper than everyone else. And they have to do a deal just to compete, but they're still paying taxes on those deals. We're not, which raises it back up.
Okay. So as far as I know, there are a lot of tents here around, and you said that you are still competitive. So
yes.
What is your expectation of this season? Is there getting easier or more visitors? And how do you think of it?
Well, traditionally, how fireworks work on 4th of July falls on a Wednesday is one of the lowest seasons. But actually, for a Wednesday, we're actually projecting to be higher than a normal Wednesday 4th of July. It's actually going to be one of our top 4 since we've been doing this. This is our 26th year of doing fireworks.
26th year in this location.
At this location. Actually, we started at a gravel thing down the road by Price Cutter, but it's now called Planet Fitness. On the right side, there was would have been like a fireworks stand there, but it's I think gone. But that's where we originally started, and then we did so well, we gave Father Fergus a check, who was our priest at the time. Now it's Father Reedy, and we gave him a check and everything. And when we gave him a check, he's like, "Oh, sure, why don't you bring it here?" And he's from Ireland. He's like, "Sure, Brad." And Brad Burnham was one of the guys he was the guy who started this all those years ago over there, and he brought it back here because, when he gave Father a check for over $10,000, so bring it here. He's happy about it.
How many tents you have in the whole board?
Well, this is our only tent, but our competitors are all down there, and and there's like basically 2 big ones and 4 small ones, basically. Yes.
Okay.
And that's our really only competition.
I don't see too much of this in the other area. What's anything special for this thing?
This is square. Basically, that's the old dead technology that should die like the dinosaurs and become extinct cash registers. This is, it basically, as you can see, I'll pop it out. It takes a normal lightning iPad connection. It just goes completely into it. pops right in, and Square works 100% with Apple, and so they can control everything. So
you have to download the app for that.
Yep.
For the
Yep.
checking out app,
yep,
right?
yep, it just pops right in. And
so you just
boom.
scan it and.
Yep, and like that's the point of sales, and all I do is point of sales. Everything's in there, so we're the only tent that can track sales, everything we gross, everything we do. We can track by the hour. We know what's selling, how it's selling. We know how to order better, so it makes it better. So the other tent's not doing it; they're just hurting
That's
themselves.
kind of easy.
Yep.
Can you show me how to do it?
Yeah,
Just scan it.
scan it just like this, and now I even let you show it right there. Scan. Should be, it's make sure it's connected. Okay, one cell should be connected.
Start and stand connected.
Okay, boom.
Boom. No, that comes out.
And then like even if I needed a second one, instead of going to another line, it just keeps it all
okay.
together.
We'll just scan 2 times and you have 2 pack.
Yep, absolutely.
That's kind of easy, yeah.
Yep, and then like clear items, everything, boom, bam, done.
And then you check out.
Yep, it's
So all the sales numbers are on it as well. Okay, you got more listeners. And I see you have different kind of brands here. And main brand is a Showtime brand, right? Anything else you sell here?
Well, Showtime, we have Blockbuster, we have a series called Time Bandits, and Black Cat.
Black Cat as well.
Black Cat, and then we also have a new system out of Hong Kong that I got to meet the inventor of that Fireworks Over America, because every year we go to all the vendors go out to that use Fireworks of America. Even they have people out in California, Indiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma. They service about 6-7 different states, and all these people go out to Fireworks Over America on a Saturday night. One Saturday night around the end of April, we go out and we get treated to a barbecue city butcher. They have them cater, so we get catered. We get to meet fireworks people, but he created a Firefly system that's basically this right here, what this was sitting on, which is, this would be a display of it. It shoots 15 things at once. It cues with that. That's the latest, hottest item. It combines, just like Square combines and kills that. It tunes with any phone system, any smartphone. You can boom, scan it, uses the RC codes and explain what that means. Basically, you scan this little thing right here, and boom, bam, and it's done. And it just works heavily with it and gets it all taken care of. And cues it right in. He knows exactly where to put it. So
I think that's kind of a smart design. I mean,
yeah, you're taking technology.
It's been a long time that we don't find any, how do you say, technological things in the fireworks industry. That's innovation.
Yeah. I mean, and that's that came out of China actually.
Yes.
The Chinese, that's taking your guys' invention to the ultimate level.
I
Actually,
think they're from Hong Kong, right?
yes.
Good. So, I see this nobody packs here. So, anything that is gonna be popped or the bestsellers this year? What do you recommend?
Bestsellers, a lot of bestsellers in kids' items are like Cooking Dog. Is because it's funny. Adults think it's hilarious.
Yep.
And at the same time, another one that sells popular is always. That is the best snaps that explode.
Okay.
Now, they sell better than regular snaps. They have always been the first snaps to ever sell out.
Okay.
Any tent, normally. Okay. And then some smoke bombs, most but and the tanks have always been tanks and cars, and some of that goes. Sparklers, hit or miss, but actually the most popular firework that used to be popular back in the 50s and 80s that's dying out is firecrackers. It's a dead firework.
Okay. But it sells.
It sells a little bit, but but I mean, out of all the fireworks, including our inventory, since we're the only tent that inventories, on our inventory, it is our worst seller that we've had for the last 3 years since we've been doing inventory control.
Okay, what's the reason for that?
The reason it's not in sales. It's not what Americans want here. It's not what we are I mean, it used to be popular, where it's humorous and stuff, and people liked it that. But also, a lot of places, cherry bombs, M80s, they started getting banned back in the 80s, 90s, and that's sort of the trend with some of our laws. And it's just not popular because that's what it's associated with. And then people wanted the M80s and cherry bombs because Americans like bigger explosions, and that's why artillery shells became better and rockets.
So people
better.
like more loud stuff.
Exactly, or zip cakes or something along the lines of this. This sells much better than that, but weirdly, the only state it's banned in is California. Reasoning behind because they go way up in the air, these lanterns, and then they burn. But here we don't have that problem with the wildfires.
It still sells a lot.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Good.
Color will sell out first, and then those will sell out. Roman candles, it's so popular, but then thunder, snow, Havana heat sell pretty good, and lava lamp. Those are about the three best ones, and party cup's a new one that we have this year from China.
This one, party cups.
Party cup was a new item.
Popcorn, like
Yep.
popcorn. So
And,
is it fountain?
and that is a fountain
It's a
firework.
fountain firework.
Firework. It has a little explosion, has a little show in it. Some of these have a little show, they have a little flare up.
So kids will like it, I think.
Yep, and every year at Fireworks Over America, you get to see everything in this tent I've seen blow up this year.
Okay.
The previous year I didn't get
How
to.
many new items every year in percentage?
Percentage?
Like-
This year was some of the most new items, and every year the Ingrams who own Fireworks Over America go over to China and they work with the manufacturer and they want to make sure everything's working. So they go over and they actually work with them. So they spend about a month about in China a year just to make sure that everything's working according to plan before they order and get them over in their warehouse by February to April. They start getting it. So after fireworks ends, they start working with the manufacturer to get everything taken care of for the next year.
Okay, that's good enough. And here are the neon. I see the
Yes.
neons over here. So lately, I think the neon stars are getting very popular in the States.
They are getting
Any reason
popular.
for that?
What?
Any reason for any neon thing?
Neon Nightmare is a new item to us and Fireworks Over America. It's one of their newer items that they got. So now you explain something I didn't even know. So that's cool.
It just started and it started.
It is. It's actually selling better than Lock and Loaded and obviously Time Band. Time Band doesn't really sell like it should, but we've sold a few of these. I mean, but something that I like this year. Dirty Dozen's always been a popular.
Okay.
But they also updated their tube, and they also went to the special effects thing versus the these coconut effect, as I call it.
Oh, okay. So it sports better.
Yes.
It's more steady and.
Yep. And it has and as you can see, the Dirty Dozen went to one of those shells that have more of these special effects where you're having multi-effect first, where it does more than one effect first, where this is a one effect thing. Like bullet bombs only does one effect.
Okay, and those are 12 different effects actually inside of it.
Yep.
The military thing are always hot in the States, though, right?
Yep. And yes, and that has a military item. Well, one of the three things we market to America that makes our marketing so effective, that's actually what my background is in, and I basically have a PhD in it, is the three things we sell to America to basically between the ages of 3 and 6 is why our culture is the way it is
Military the first.
Well, that's actually third. Second is actually religion, and first is patriotism.
Oh, patriotism.
I mean, the flag and stuff,
Yes.
which is very, very important to our culture and the respect of the flag. So those are the three things. So anytime you get something like, Colors of America, that sells because it has the flag.
Because of flag.
Flag and says that, and then you get that religious tones like, I'm religiously speaking America. You're using it as a religion, and then you have that has that militarism. the flag represents all that combined. Like you can take Space Bangers, that's $100, and Top Gun. This is $15 cheaper, but we can't even keep this new item in. It is selling like hotcakes. We've gone through several boxes of Top Guns already in this tent this year.
Okay. It's just because of the design, or
well, it's it's $15 cheaper, but Top Gun, we had a movie called Top Gun, which had, you know, Tom Cruise and everything. Jared Bruckheimer did the movie. It's about the military. So there's that militarism, and the 4th of July. You can't get the 4th of July without talking about military. You can't talk. I mean, George Washington, if it wasn't for, you know, surrender and all that stuff that happened, and the Declaration of Independence and all that, and the American Revolution, that's in the display.
So, I mean, if I understand right, I mean, in the United States, people are really into the fireworks, and also people are combining everything, like tradition, like religion, like patriotism, inside of the fireworks. So that's why people really love it.
Yes, it's just so stuff like America's Finest, a new item, is selling. Where something like Wake the Neighbors was a good item back in the day. It sells a little bit, but not like America's Finest. Not like Top Gun. Not off the chart. We may sell 1 or 2 of those, maybe a year if we're lucky. We only have 1 right now, and it hasn't been sold. But I mean, but something that sells because it's a different thing is like maximum velocity. It sells, and the crowd goes wild. It reminds people of baseball. You know, the crowd goes wild. The sports, and we take there's that religious notion of sports, or that tribalism effect. So it triggers that. And their price points important to some people's budgets, but maximum velocity will sell. We've already sold a few of those where we haven't sold Party, Target, or that one, which we only have 1 of each, but we get 1 of those every year because you have that one person that wants something to spend ridiculous sums of money on something. Or Thunder Guns, which is selling. This one's not selling. This one, even though it's in an area...
Rocky Mountain High.
Even, yes, you know, like the Ozarkian hillbilly mentality here in the Ozarks, which is kind of similar to a mountain folk mentality. It's not selling because it's not one. You're selling to a very small group of people when most people want this flag, they want something to religiously believe in, or that military symbol. Like anything that has like clowns or scary notions like this, some like it hot, don't sell.
Oh, okay.
I mean, traditionally.
Now I understand, because so most people are looking for military thing, religious things, for
but Party USA, that's always sells. Because look at it. It has like the original American flag right on it.
But it's just the
Betsy
color.
Ross made.
Yeah, just the color fit. I mean, it fits. It fits there.
It fits there. It's perfect. It's a 500 gram, and it goes up and it does some things. And also, you also have that budget where it's $35. It's a $35 really good budget. And I mean, yeah, it fits people's budget and everything. So it doesn't really hurt.
So I have a small question, like the lady with boy over there. So approximately how much do they spend?
Well,
like per family for July the 4th.
Traditionally,
I mean, how much?
Traditionally, like last year, I think we averaged per sale in here $45 to $55 was what we did last year per sale. Per sale throughout everything. Because yes, you'll have families that come in here maybe buy $10 to $30. A family like that, I bet they bought maybe $30 at the most, maybe. Okay. So I mean, yeah, you'll come in here and buy that, but you like when I was talking about Top Guns, maybe someone came in and bought that. If they're going to spend $85, they're not done spending. They're not done. So I mean, yes, you'll have.
So they even count times.
You get that average because they have eventually are going to mathematically average out. I mean,
so that's to say that. I mean, averagely, every family will spend about $45 to $50 bucks for the season.
Yes, or some last year more 55 to 60 kind of. But last year
so when
was.
You look for this year.
This year,
maybe more, maybe
a little bit less because Wednesday's hard in America because in marketing we're used to weekends. I mean, you know, everything's about the weekend. It's Monday through Friday,
I understand.
8 to 5.
People
and,
spend more time
yes.
as well to celebrate.
Yep.
That's good.
And that's why you know, you'll see people on Facebook hate Monday because of that. I like Monday. It's first day of the week. I call it Fresh Start Monday because
People get
Yeah.
fresh and
Yeah.
start working hard and get more plans done. That's good.
I mean, most people at least I know in Wall Street like Monday because it's first day of the week, fresh start. I have no new business problems. I have no new controversies. It's awesome.
Okay, so I think we are almost in the end of our conversation. So I have one question for you.
Yes.
And if you have kind of something to say about fireworks, I mean, just one sentence about tents, about yourself, or about this fireworks business, what would you say?
Well, my one thing is, since you are dealing with an explosive, be careful out there. Don't go over the top. Don't try to hurt yourself. Just be safe. Just have a safe Fourth. I mean safety. I mean, we're at a church here. I mean, I believe in safety and peace. I would like to see world peace, but yeah, definitely be safe.
That's kind of you. So that's what I just heard from Ton, and he said that be safe and do not hurt yourself, do not hurt others. I think that's kind of a good advice for all of the people, I mean Americans, who are celebrating July 4th. So I think thanks for watching today's Boomwow Fireworks channel, and we're here today with
Ton Davis.
Tom Davis. So if I, would you like to tell my audience about the name of the tent so people can travel maybe?
The name of our tent is St. Elizabeth Ann Seas Men's Club Fireworks tent, or Seas Men's Club Fireworks tent, or yep, right there.
Okay, good. So, and thanks again for watching today's channel, and thank you so much, Tom.
You're welcome.
I had a really good tour, and I wish you a good season. And I
Thank
hope
you.
this will last for another 30 or 40 or 50 years.
Sweet. And normally I don't believe in luck, but I wish you guys good hunting because, you know, hunting is what you make of things.
Thank you so much, and we will keep on hunting. And I think we did a good hunt here, and we got a good place.